When were you gonna tell me? When were you gonna tell me that Estee Lauder has a shade between the two that I tell you guys that I use all the time, and I haven't tried it yet? And it's been out for at least a year now. You know what? I forgive you. Let's try it and see if it's actually going to be the perfect shade. So the shades I normally use from the Estee Lauder Double Wear line are Dusk, which is a little bit too warm for me right now because I'm not tan. And then I use Fresco, and they're both just a little bit off in color. I hope that this shade is going to be what we need to bridge the gap between these two shades. But here we go. I hope I don't waste a lot. Already this is looking very promising. I know it looks a little crazy on my hand, but my face is so much darker than my hand. Now, y'all know I'm going in with my OG BK Beauty brush. All right, just evening it out on the brush. Hold on. Is this too light? Or is this perfect? Hold on. All right, let's go in on the port wine stain. I'm gonna buff out to the edges of my port wine stain first and then build it to the middle. Okay, she's still gonna pull cool, that's okay. All right, let's close in this eye here. I feel like this is so light, but also I feel like this is what my skin would look like if I didn't have any redness. Do y'all see that? I don't think my face has ever matched any other part of my body before. I'm gonna grab the yellow shade I typically use on my birthmark to see if we can get this to warm up a little bit to match this side a little better. I'm gonna mix them kind of together to maybe warm this up a little bit. We want it to be a little bit darker because when you think about like red color corrector, when you put that on, it brightens up your foundation or whatever you're trying to put on top of your pigmentation. So the port wine stain kind of works like that. See, I'm already getting a better transition across my face. Another hack that I have, because this eye line is a little darker than the other, is I go in with this Fake Awake from Tarte. By the way, I haven't showed you guys what I got in the Bare Minerals PR box, so I'm gonna grab a couple of sneak peek items to put on my base, and we'll talk about the whole box later. I just want to tell you guys how smooth these Bare Minerals lip pencils are, because whoa. No catching or anything. So this is the shade Charming Pink. I haven't thought about Bare Minerals in so long, and they reached out to me and I was like, oh my gosh, I haven't seen you on forever. Where y'all been? I'm gonna go with the shade Ingenuity, and this is the Lip Gloss Balm. This color is gonna be perfect. It's perfect. Going in with the You Have Me at Merlot Gen Nude Blush. Well, she a little dark, but we're gonna see how it looks on the skin. This is how it's swatching. Going in with Mauve Glow. It's a highlighter from Bare Minerals. Whoa, look at that swatch. And this is the finished look. Now, do not lie to me. Is this the shade, or do I need to keep looking? Let me know below.